Oh, all right.
Welcome back.
Heck of a way to kick off a video.
Nothing inappropriate happened just before this, but we're the Bourbon Junkies.
I'm Dan.
I'm Sean.
And tonight we drink, I swear to God, one of the most, what's it called?
Hype?
Important, hyped, biggest releases of 2019.
For Dan, personally.
Wild Turkey Cornerstone.
Yeah.
There you go.
So Dan's been looking for this for a while.
Listen to me right now.
We thankfully had someone that was like, hey, I know where a bottle's at.
Ever since I had Wild Turkey 101 Rye, I wanted this.
Could you just not do that anymore? That'd be great.
Mr. Bourbon Apprentice.
I was gonna say,
Mr. Bourbon Apprentice.
What do we use on this one?
We just say Bourbon Apprentice.
Okay, I'm not gonna use his name because that's how he contacted us.
Yeah, no, his Instagram Bourbon Apprentice, his YouTube Bourbon Apprentice. In a live stream, we talked about doing some form of favors that may or may not be appropriate for video on YouTube.
I wasn't a part of that.
So he actually had one of these down in his state because this is not in Michigan at the moment. We arranged a way to receive this from him.
Like we gave him money and he gave us a bottle.
Yeah. Well, yeah, sure. And
it's a pretty good arrangement.
Yeah.
Works for most places.
I don't know if that's legal or not. It was a gift.
Yeah.
Yeah, we paid him and it was a gift, so.
Yeah.
So, ooh. Cornerstone Rye, 9 to 11 year whiskey, rye whiskey from Wild Turkey, not sourced. This is the new Master's Keep for 2019.
Delicious.
Listen, huge fan of Revival.
Yep.
Enjoyed Decades, enjoyed 17.
17 was good.
Yep, enjoyed them both for different reasons. But we don't have our bottle of Decades yet, but
We don't. We're working on that.
we will. So,
But we pretty much liked all the Master's Keeps offering, and Dan was super hyped with this, so hopefully it doesn't let him down. Off the nose,
expensive bottle.
This is very bourbony on the nose.
So green appley. I get a lot of green apple, dude. A lot of it too.
Like how much?
A green apple and like a cinnamon spice. I feel like is what I get on the nose.
Like a.
We talked about
Hold up.
how this hasn't been open for very long.
It has not.
So expect, changes. Revival changed a lot. So
I get like a mango liqueur.
that's super specific.
Yeah.
I almost understand the mango. I don't know.
Like there's something in there. It's a little bit more tropical. I'm leaning towards mango. But yeah, burn
Oh my
some
gosh.
liquor in there.
So this is going to be different than all the MGP ryes. It's going to be different than like even the Heaven Hill ryes. Wild Turkey 101, I enjoy a lot. This doesn't smell anything like a Wild Turkey product.
Well, that's interesting. It's so delicate on the palate, and then I get the hug down here like super late. But I mean, just on mouthfeel, it's very oily. It's rich. Dan's about to
Oh,
cry.
I'm so happy. All is not let me down. One sip in. Listen, hype was high. Expectations were high. I was fully expecting to be like, wow, that's not worth any amount of money that it's being sold for.
The spice is so minimal on this.
Oh, but it's perfect.
It is, man.
It's French toast with cinnamon apple on top.
It's
Done.
really weird too,
Done.
because I don't think the front really like hits you with a lot of flavor. It's like all mid, and then it like rolls out. And I'm like, oh, that's not. Oh, whoa, come right back. Like the late finish is where I get a lot of the spice and some of the heat coming through. Pretty good. Wow, Chief. Okay.
Get a little clove, a nice amount.
It's all in the late finish though.
Yeah.
There's like
I feel like it's in the transition. I feel like up front is like the French toasty apple, and then the transition is like an all spicy, a little oak. I'm surprised how little oak though for being 9 to 11.
Yeah.
To blend in 9 to 11 years. It's not really oaky for 9 to 11.
no.
I don't know the ratio, but man,
It's pretty good.
it's so rich. It's so rich. Mouthfeel, great.
That feels like,
It's oily.
yeah, a proofed up Old Forester rye. Like it's got that like sweet aspect to it, but it's still like really oily.
This is way more rye-y than the Old Forester rye, though.
Yeah.
The spice that I get at the end of this does not exist in that Old Forester rye. The proofs are drastically different. This is 109 proof.
It's like right down at the bottom, like when you get in the Glen, I got like gingerbread.
Oh.
Like a nice zesty gingerbread.
I think I get honey up front. Yeah, there's the honey. There's honey. Nope, it's not up front. I'm sorry, I misspoke. I get honey on the early finish, like right after you swallow.
I still keep getting that hug.
That's weird. I'm not getting it.
It's right there.
Might be one of those things. Sometimes, like, you just get that off random stuff. Like, sometimes I'll have something I've had 1,000 times. I take a drink
and then all of a sudden you're like,
where'd that come from?
Yeah. Man, that's really interesting.
That's amazing.
Because it's one of those ones that like I don't think it flavor wise it's overly complex, but like each drink is an experience. Like it really is the most roller coaster thing ever. Yep.
I'll let you have it.
Yep.
Know what you meant?
You know what I meant. It's a ride. You're taking a ride, and like I said,
That was horrendous. Oh my gosh. Please spell ride with R-Y-D-E across the screen as you say that. That's the only way I'm accepting that joke.
taking a ride to Flavor Town there, bro.
I agree with you. I agree with this bottle. I would say creates happiness.
It's unique in its experience, not so much the flavor, but the profile that you get out of it while you're drinking it is very unique. It kind of reminds me of what we said it several times, that Parker's Heritage, the Promise of Hope.
Yeah.
Where like it was like really like changing.
It's like a tide pool.
Yeah.
Where it keeps coming back.
And this has some of that aspect where it really drastically changes from your mid palate into finish. There's a little bit going on in there, and you're like, okay.
Dude. There's it's not nutty, man. It's so weird. Like, I feel like the nut that's there would be like a roasted flavor. Does that make sense? Like,
it's a thing.
The warmth is like this roasted.
Like a toasted, maybe?
Yeah, it's just this nice. Oh man, is this gonna beat Midwinter Night's Dram? If this was wintertime, it's hot in here.
The room's spinning. I don't know what you just said.
It's very hot in here right now, right? Imagine this when it's cold out.
Have those words ever escaped your mouth before?
Nope.
Okay, I want to know.
Here's the thing: putting them side by side, I might be wrong, but we're gonna go through this bottle in this one video. Is it that easy for us to drink this? Is that what's happening?
Really
Why isn't this? Because rye's in the summer, not usually my go-to.
And it is very warm in here. I already worked out today.
What is it, 80 in here probably?
Warm. Yeah,
it's gotta be at least 75, 80 in here.
Man.
Dude, it has the right amount of sweetness and the right amount of spice. Now, like you said, it's not the most complex thing we've ever had, and it costs like the most complex thing we've ever had.
I just went back into it and I got toasted marshmallow.
Okay, so I don't disagree. I do feel like there's some toasted or roasted note there.
In the back end, I still keep getting that tropical fruit aspect. On that one, I went from mango into pineapple. There's something weird on that. I think this is gonna be a really long video from us just drinking
and repeating ourselves.
Yeah.
Probably cut a lot of that out.
Oh yeah.
Here's the thing. This is OG original content. Not us repeating ourselves. That goes down easy.
It does.
Because we put down a lot of that in a pretty short period of time.
Don't regret it.
No.
That might be
Dude, the spice
my favorite Master's Keep right now.
Without it opening up.
Yeah.
So that for me is heads and tails above 17 in decades.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. Revival was 150. Yeah. This is 175. So you gotta grade it.
Seems rude. That seems extra rude.
I earned that.
A minus.
Man, it's so expensive.
I know. That's
the only thing.
If I can get it, I don't want to go B plus just because of how much I like it right now. But it is borderline B plus.
Got it.
There goes the mic.
Right in front of the mic. I apologize. It clipped.
Just gonna start that again. It is
A-minus.
right onto that B plus range because of how expensive it is. I get it. That is a lot to drop for a bottle.
It is? Because at $100, that is a hard A+.
Oh yeah.
Because
That's amazing.
the drinkability, insanely high.
Yep.
Also still interesting.
Yep.
Also limited edition. Also second best cork in the game. Boss Hog.
Oh.
Boss Hog's
yeah.
number 1.
Yep. Forgot
Second
about that.
best cork in the game.
Yeah, you get a nice copper.
This is a better bottle
Stopper.
than the Boss Hog for
Like
sure.
wood. You have a problem, good sir. Just,
Can I tell you how disappointed I am that is one of my favorite ryes I've ever had?
why is that disappointed?
Because it's $175.
Makes sense.
What am I gonna do if I see another one? Be like, oh, what do I do? What can I sell? I'll
Ricky.
trade stuff. I'll start trading stuff.
Yeah, what's your grade?
I gotta go A minus. I got it. I'm genuinely considering, in a sober state of mind, having another bottle of that if I see it. Listen, this is the best bottle of Wild Turkey.
Put it down.
Masters Keep so far. It's also the most expensive. That's the unfortunate part. If you see it and you can't afford $175,
Find
and
a
you
bar.
don't have one, I would have one. If you don't want to afford $175, I would definitely try to find it at a bar.
Yeah.
I think this is going to open up and become a little bit more complex, but it's great where it's at. The complexity is not. I would say the one lacking feature is complexity.
Yeah.
Everything else is great. That's what I'd say.
Fantastic.
Yep. A minus.
I feel like you're just gonna start chugging.
I'm gonna take another drink.
Okay, cool, man.
You wanna?
Yeah. We're the Bourbon Junkies. He's Dan. I'm Sean. Proof's in his mouth.
Cheers.